Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. Uh, wow, it has been a long time since I sat down at this table. I have been in bed for way too long. Unable to walk, unable to do anything for myself. And so today I am sitting down and I am making a wreath. I made a grapevine. I'm going to give myself like an hour to do it, and then I will get back to recuperating. So I have a grapevine here from Michael's. This is one of their, this is a 14-inch one. Yeah, this is a 14-inch one. And it measures, I know you're like, it measures 14 inches. But it's about 16 by 16. So, does that refer to the middle part, maybe? No. Okay, so it's like 16 by 16. We're making a tulip wreath, but not one of those tulip wreaths where you have to use 20 things of tulips for Michael's, because that's a $40 investment. And I don't feel like doing that. So I'm cleaning up right now. I was looking at my supply of grapevines that I have, and these smaller ones are definitely more even than the bigger ones. Which you would think the smaller ones would be like harder to do, but what do I know? I'm just clipping off anything that I know is going to break off, either in shipping or storage or whatever. I need to go sit outside if it's ever nice here again and just do a whole stack of these. Okay, so I do that every video just to show you what I take off. And this one's actually pretty clean. You know, normally you get the ones that are full of leaves and debris and vegetation, whatever. I've got a little bit of that for you, but nothing to worry about. So I'm going to be covering pretty much this whole thing, so it doesn't really matter if there's a good or a bad side. I just want whatever side is flatter to go up against the door. Definitely this side's flatter, so I'm going to work from here. I have, let me see how many bunches I have here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full bushes, and then one, this is one cream colored tulip left over from another wreath I did. I'm trying to see. Yeah, I thought maybe these were like white, but they are still like a pastel pink, pastel lavender. They're like a really light lavender. So I'm gonna get this started by sliding everything up because we want to keep the greens. And we can have a little chit chat while I do this. And I'm moving slow. Y'all are gonna have to give me a little leeway for a while. So I have been in bed on and off, like not constantly, but pretty constantly, since around my birthday, which was about a week ago now. Oh, look at this, I'm missing one of the things. I hate that. I should have checked. My back is just completely just, it's like, nope, we're done. All working parts are now like we don't want to do it anymore. So I was in Wednesday. I was in so much pain. I was like, do I go to the hospital? But there's nothing they can do at the hospital. They're just gonna try to give me muscle relaxers and pain relievers, neither of which I take. I was like, I need steroids. I can't get in touch with my doctor. It was a whole thing. My doctor eventually sent over a dose pack of Medrol, and I've been on those since Saturday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, I think. I got them like Wednesday. Yeah, because my mom, I had to go and get them because I can't drive. My mom went and got them when she was off of work on Wednesday. And I've been taking those ever since. And there's slight improvement, but it's still just like, oh my God. But I've been alternating back and forth with the ice pack and heating pad, and I bought another. Just kind of made this fray, so I'm gonna clip that off. I bought another ice pack that should be coming today, so I can, you know, my problem is, like, I'm done with the ice pack, so I put it on the side of the bed, and then I switch to the heating pad, and then when I'm done with the heating pad, the ice pack's still on the side of the bed. So I was like, let me get it, so when I get up to get the new ice pack, I can put the old ice pack in there, because it's a, you know, it's a big one that covers my whole back. But yeah, it has not been a pleasant experience for anyone. I haven't seen my sister since Monday. Oh, did I even see her Monday? I might have seen her last Saturday when we went to Hobby Lobby. I don't know. But I've been trying to walk a little bit. You know, just down to the corner and back. The weather here is disgusting, so I'm like, all right, I guess I will walk around the house a little bit and, you know, maybe to the mailbox if I'm feeling adventurous. And I'm on steroids, so my blood sugar is super high, and all I want to do is drink, and I spend all night peeing, so that's fun. It's fun for me. Alright. I got all my flowers cut. I have more of these, right? Yeah, I had 3 packs of those and 2 packs of these. These are $3.99. This was the first week Michael had them on sale for $1.99. That's what I told my mom. She's like, what do you want to do for your birthday? I said, I want to go buy tulips. And she's like, to plant? And I was like, no, not real tulips, mother. You can't grow tulips here. Oh, what is this in here? Oh, it's a price tag. All right, can you not? Can you not? Can you not? This is why we have this little silicone mat right here. Okay. So I'm gonna start off with my whites. And I'm gonna be spinning this wreath a lot, so, you know, get your Dramamine ready if you need it. I'm gonna go around the inside first. North, south, east, and west. Y'all know how we do. And I really love those ones, those wreaths that are full of tulips. It's just, most people use about 20 bunches, which, that's a lot. I didn't want to, they didn't have 20 of any color. I would have had to order them anyway. But even if they had them in store, I'm not the person who buys everything. But if you want one of those wreaths, I am almost positive there are probably no less than 300 on Etsy at this current moment. So, oh wait, what am I doing? Oh crap, this is going backwards. I'm trying to keep them all going. There we go. Now I'm gonna go in between with my second set. Just here. It doesn't really matter, y'all. We're just trying to fill this in. I just want, because I'm using two different bushes, I think I was supposed to put one here maybe. I don't know. It really doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's right. Okay, whatever. Just make sure they're all going in the same direction. Now I have 4 on the inside, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the outside. So I'm going to go back and do 4 in the middle, and then we'll move on to the purple ones and do pretty much the opposite of what we just did. So yeah, the saga of my back. I'm going back to physical therapy on the 18th, which is, what is it? Today's the 6th. Yeah. So like 2 weeks from now. Oh yeah, it's 2 days after Mardi Gras. I'm going back to physical therapy for another 3 months. I did that like, I think it was like in 2019, and it helped. It didn't help as much as I wanted it to. But it did help, so I was like, whatever, that's still my primary. I was like, let's do it. I said, I don't know what else to do at this point. I said I am miserable, and it wasn't like that I was in so much pain. I couldn't do anything, and y'all know I am always doing something. I was like trying to edit videos. I couldn't sit at my desk because my back was hurting. The chair was not like comfortable enough. I tried to sit every way I could. I definitely couldn't do any of this. I think I left one day to go, like, run up the street to go get something because I didn't have any food in the house, and what normally would have taken me like, 5 minutes, it was like a half an hour. Oh, that's right, I did leave Wednesday. I had to go to the eye doctor, and that's when I was trying to get, I was trying to get an email to my doctor Tuesday night about the steroids, and then I was trying to get in touch with her Wednesday morning. But I was at the eye doctor, and I was texting with my mom, and I was like, everybody in here staring at me, and she's like, what's wrong? And I was like, I'm like sitting in here crying because I'm in so much pain, but I've been waiting to get this appointment for so long. I said, I need you to call and get somebody on the phone to tell the doctor to check the messages to get me the freaking steroids. So it was back and forth all day with that. I got my new glasses. They're probably super smudgy. And I hate them. This part, my ear lands about right here. So this sticks out, and then this is like touching basically the back of my head. So when I lay down, like say this is me laying down, they come up like this. And if I put them where they're comfortable, they're like on the very tip of my nose. So I was like, great, paid all this money for these glasses, can't take them back. And I said, it had to be something they did after, I'm adding my purples in now, but I'm still gonna establish north, south, east, west first. And then go back and fill in around. When the ones I tried on, like, these feel so uncomfortable. They don't feel uncomfortable, they just feel like they don't fit. And I said, the way that these feel, I said, if I would have tried these on, these exact glasses, not the ones that they had as a display, if I would have tried these on, these exact ones, there's no way I would have bought them. I said that they're just so, they're so uncomfortable. I mean, it's gotten a little bit better the more, because I've had them a couple days now. It's just, I was like, can I just get new lenses in my old glasses? But I also hated my old glasses too. But yeah, my doctor was like, yeah, we need to set you up to come take this test, and I was like, okay, so I went, even though I was in so much pain. I can't even, so I'm like in the waiting room, which freaks me out to begin with because it's a waiting room full of too many people, even though everything was spaced out nicely. I'm freaking out because I'm in pain. I'm freaking out because I'm upset, and I'm crying because I'm in pain and I'm upset. And like the receptionist like looks over at me, then she like whispers to the other receptionist, and then she looks over at me, and I was like, seriously, can you just ignore me? Like, let's just ignore this. Let's pretend like this isn't happening. And I was like trying, I'm doing my breathing exercises, trying to like get control of myself. And the door opens, and this woman pushes in this wheel. Like, I see the wheelchair come first. Let me tell y'all, I have no prejudice against anybody who is disabled. I am disabled. My sister is disabled. I just, there's things, and it wasn't that I was like, oh, it upset me. It was just wheelchair in, and I'm like, oh, that little kid is like so bundled up, because it was kind of cold out, and but it was like a big wheelchair, it was like customized. So I was like, oh, it's not like they're in a wheelchair until their leg gets better. I was like, this is a person who uses a wheelchair. So that little kid is all bundled up. So she goes and parks the wheelchair, and I'm just kind of like not looking, like, because I'm still trying to keep myself from freaking out. And she says something about, oh, go into the bathroom, and are you gonna be all right? And like, he just shakes his head. And then I look over, and I was like, that's not a little kid, that's like a full-grown man. And I was like, why? I was like, what? So I'm like looking over, and the way he's sitting, he's not scrunched up. He is not, I don't want to say amputee, because I don't know that he was an amputee. He didn't have anything below like his torso. And I start freaking out even more. Not because I'm like, oh my God, there's a guy without a torso. I'm just like, oh my God, this poor guy. I'm crying because my back hurts, and he doesn't have a torso. So I told my, I was texting with my mom, and she's like, what's wrong? And I was like, there's a guy in here without the bottom half of his body. And she's like, okay. She's like, it's all right. And I was like, I don't know what to do. She's like, do you want me to come over there? And I was like, you can't come over here, because they're like, he had somebody with him, obviously. But every time I've tried to like get my mom to come to a doctor's appointment with me, they're like, nope, sorry, she can't come in here. But it's just like, oh my God, this poor guy. And they finally called me back, and I was like, God. I was like, I don't know. And the technician who called me back, she's like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah. She's like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. So can we just do this? My back hurts, and I need to go home and never leave the house again. So She's like, okay, we're just gonna take this test here. I just need you to look at the light, and I'm blind in my left eye. I don't know, I'm sure I mentioned that before. I'm blind in my left eye, so anytime anybody tries to like, hey, look at the light, I'm like, I can't look at the light, I can't see anything. So she gets a picture of my right eye right away, and then she tries to do the left one, and she's just like, wait, can you just turn your head this way and turn your head that way? The whole test took maybe like 3 minutes, and I was like, why did I have to make a separate appointment for this? Why couldn't I have just done this when I was here last week? But then the doctor comes in, he's like, yeah, everything looks good. Looks real good. And I was like, how about my left eye? He's like, we can't see your left eye. He's like, it's pretty much just there. And I was like, oh, okay, well that helps, thanks. All right, so I'm down to my last 5. So I need one here, I feel like. And I need one here maybe. But yeah, so that was my my fun time at the eye doctor. And she's like, I can't find your glasses. And I was like, it's okay. I said, let me just pay the balance because I have the money now. I might not have the money when it comes in, when they come in next week. And then as soon as I left, she called me and she's like, I found your glasses. And I was like, of course you did. So I had to go back, which I was only across the street. It's not like I was all the way home because I would have been like, screw that. Went back, got my glasses, and I put them on, and I was like, oh my god, I can see so much better. And then I got home and I laid down, and I was like, something's wrong with these glasses. I hate them. I don't hate them. Like, I love the way they look. I just hate the way they feel. Oh. I did see my mom. She was off yesterday, and she was like, you don't seem to be, like, stretching as much. And I was like, yeah, it's better. It's just, it's not... I wanted, like, you know, maximum relief immediately. Where did this fall off from? Here, maybe? If you want to do a cheaper version of this wreath, which I don't know if it would actually be cheaper, these are only $2, and they're moderately full, but Dollar Tree sells, I think they're crocus for $1, but I feel like you'd have to buy twice as much. Like, you'd still have to buy 40 of them, which would be the same price as buying 20 of these, you know? Okay, so that's a nice... This is missing something right here, but I am out of flowers. But I'm going to come back in with my boxwood. Y'all know I love me some boxwood. And the other exciting news, tomorrow at noon, I have an appointment. Well, tomorrow at noon, my mom has an appointment at 12 to get vaccinated, and I have an appointment at 12:15. So she's like, we can get vaccinated together, and I was like, oh yay. Which, like, I'm glad I can go do it, but at the same time I'm just like, it's gonna kill me. But I think y'all know I think everything's gonna kill me. I don't know if I want to cut these down or if I want to leave them long, so I'm going to put some in. I think I mean, this would be quicker, and I like that it's not like a bunch of little pieces, like it's in big pieces. So if there's any big spots I need to cover, that'll make more sense. I've been like chugging Powerade, so that Mountain Dew feels real good. See, and I can kind of put these in, and yeah, I like that. That is a good call. I think this one's supposed to go further back. See, we're going to Walgreens. Even though my mom works at Walmart, and I think Walmart's the one. I don't know. She was trying to explain to me like what's going on with Walmart and the vaccine, but she wasn't quite sure. And she's like, I just signed up on Walgreens and they sent me an email, and I was like, okay. She's like, go do it. So I did it, and they sent me an email, and they were like, okay, come at this time. And I was like, this is how easy this is now. Yeah, I think some of the stress of the last year will dissipate after. I think my second dose is March 18th or something. But I know it's not going to change anything as far as like wearing a mask and staying away from people, but I think it'll just make me feel a little safer. It's like, even if you follow in all the rules, there are people who are not. Oh, I don't like this right here. Hi, you want to take a trip? Another one that fell off. I'm gonna save this in case I need to stick it somewhere. I wish I had more interesting stories to tell y'all, but not a lot happened while I was laying in bed. I did start rewatching Sex and the City, the series, because I watched the movies and I was like, let me, I'm kind of running out here, so I'm gonna work a little bit backwards, so, because I know I need a piece right here. Let me watch the series again. I said I don't think I'm gonna enjoy it because it's so dated now, but it actually holds up. It holds up in the way that it's like, oh, you know, it's like nostalgic because I remember watching it when it was on. But also in a way that if they, like, I know they're redoing the show now, if they made a show that's 6 seasons of 4 women who all they do is talk about men and good men and bad men and trying to find a man and trying to break up with a man, like if there would never be a show today that is 4 women constantly talking about men. Because like there's one episode where like they're talking, you know, oh well, this one does, you know, my boyfriend does this, my boyfriend does that, and Miranda's like, can we stop talking about guys? Like every conversation we have is about guys, and they go like, you know, 30 seconds before they start talking about it again, and she like leaves, and I was like, oh my god, that's like me watching this episode, like I want to leave too, like, please tell me, you know these characters have other things going on besides the people they're dating. That would definitely not fly today, you know? Somebody would be like, can these women do something besides obsess about shoes and their boyfriends? But hopefully the reboot will be better about that. So, this looks pretty good to me. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like looking for that one spot that you know is gonna be, one of the tulips is gonna be like backwards. I'm gonna take this off of here. It's just a little piece, but I wanna stick it right here. Like all these are wired, so you can kind of manipulate them at will, which I'm sure I will move around some more. And I'm going to take my little extra one and plop it right there because there's a little too much green. Alright, and the last thing I'm going to add is, I don't even, oh, well, this is from Hobby Lobby, so I don't know what it's supposed to be. I kind of just want a little bit of this fantasy, whatever this is supposed to be. What else did I do while I was in bed? Played a lot of Animal Crossing. Still haven't found anybody to play with, but whatever. Alright, I'm just bringing this in because these are kind of yellow. They'll contrast nicely with the tulips, and there's a little bit of different texture. And I'm only going to do like 5 pieces, so that's, you know, normally I do, if it's 4, I'm north, south, east, and west. If it's 3, it's a triangle. If it's 5, it's a star. So, no, let me start here. Yeah, start here. So the next one will go here-ish. But also, put it where you need it. Whatever. Just put it wherever you want it. I need to get some merch that says that. Just do what you want. Put it where you want it. Last one will go in here somewhere. The last hunk of berries here, or whatever this is supposed to be. I don't know. I wish they would put. I mean, so obviously I know what roses are. I know what tulips are. I think I have a pretty good knowledge base from working with a florist. I don't know what this is supposed to be. My scraps, and they're either going to end up on the ground or in the garbage. So this is my chance to fill in any spots that need it. What did I watch? Did I watch any movies while I was in bed? I was just like down, you know? Like not really wanting to do anything. So just like, let me put on Sex and the City. I've seen these episodes 100 times each. So I can just kind of zone out and play Animal Crossing. And I think this one's gonna go over here just because there's a little hole. And I see a label inside. So instead of 20 packs, this is 5. So yeah, I mean, I think that looks just as. Are you in there backwards? No, you just turned around. It's not the same as the full Tulip Wreath, but it's also not $40 worth of flowers. So let's do a roundup here. I had 5 bushes at $2 each. That's 10. But they're regularly $4. Breaking out the calculator. Okay, so they're $4.99. They're $3.99. But we're just gonna clear. 4 minus 40% equals 240 times 5 is 12, plus 5 times 3 for the wreath is 15, plus 2 things of boxwood, six. I am doing something wrong. Okay, 4 minus 40% equals the price you pay, $240 times 5 equals 12. Okay, so 12. Okay, that's what I did wrong. 12 plus 5 for the wreath plus 2 for the boxwood plus 2 for the other thing is 21 times 3 equals 63 plus 25 equals 88. So 90. I think that's right. About that. I don't feel right charging. Because if I charge $4, I use 5 bunches, that's $20 just on the tulips. But I only paid 10 for these tulips. Which I had to go out of my way to buy them, so you don't get the price I paid. I need one right here. You don't get the price I paid, but I still like to do like 40% off of that. But who can spare a flower? Nobody? Alright. Well, I'm sure nobody will notice that tiny hole. Okay. So yeah, this will be on Etsy if anyone wants to grab it. It's a smaller wreath. Still the same price as the bigger wreath. I don't understand that, but I guess Grapevine costs the same as regular other Grapevine, just in a larger quantity. Who knows? But yeah, it'll probably be around 90 to 100, somewhere in there. I feel like I'm missing something. But yeah, 90 something, 95. It's going to be linked down below if you want to buy it. There'll also be a link to my Etsy page if you want to look at or buy any of my other wreaths. There's a link to Patreon. There is a way to tip me on Venmo if you've enjoyed this video and want to buy me a box of coffee, because I do not spend $5 on a cup of coffee because I'm not crazy. And, oh, Patreon. There's stuff there, but nobody's joined, so, you know, there'll be more stuff there if you join today, which I don't know when this is going up, so. Thanks for watching. I had fun. It was a nice break from laying in bed, but now I have to go back to laying in bed. My back's killing me. But, yeah. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye.